All right, boys and girls, welcome to Gordon Guitar. We have Big Thief here, and if you love Big Thief, this is the channel to go to. Gordon Guitar loves Big Thief. We are big fans of them. So this one is called Blue Lightning. All right, so it's all about 3 chords and a capo on the first, and we are set. So let's start with the chords now. We have 3 only, like I said. C is the first one. So that is 3rd on A, 2nd on D, open G, 1st B, and open E. Next chord will be G. So that is 3rd on E, 2nd on A, open D, open G, 3rd B, and 3rd E. And the final chord will be D. So that is open D, 2nd G, 3rd B, and 2nd E. Alright, so before we look into the chords, we need to learn the strumming. Alright, the first chord for this song will be C, so let's grab that one and look at the strumming. It's very easy. It's only down, down, up. That will be one strumming round. So down, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. All right, so that is how it goes. So with that, we can start the actual song. So the first verse is C, 2 strumming rounds. Then you shift to G and play 2 strumming rounds. Then D, 1 strumming round. Sorry, 1 only. And C, finally, 2 strumming rounds. Yeah, so that is the chord progression here for the verse. C 2 times, G 2 times, D 1 time, and C 2 times. If you look at that as one chord progression, you will play that for 7 rounds, and that will be the first verse. So let's go for a couple rounds of this. C2, G2, D1, C2. C, C, G, G, D, C. C, C, G, G, D, C, C. All right, so there you have it, 7 rounds of that. That is the first verse. Then comes the chorus. All right, you're gonna continue the same strumming. You will do that through the entire song. And the new chords will be D, 2 strummings, C, 2 strummings, G1, D1, and C2. Okay? If you look at all that as one chord progression, D2, C2, G1, D1, C2, you will play that for 2 rounds. And then you will have an ending which is in the lyrics, yeah, I wanna be the vapor gets you high. And that is 1 G, 1 D, and 4 C. All right. So to repeat this one, the chorus will be D2, C2, G1, D1, and C2. That is one chord progression. Play that for 2 rounds, and then you end with G1, D1, and C4. So yeah, why not play through this together? Let's go. Starting with D2. D, D, C, C, G, D, C, C. Next round, D, D, C, C, G, D, C, C, and G, D, and C4. All right, so that was the chorus. That takes us to the second verse. it will be played in the same way as the first one. The only difference here is it's much shorter, only 4 rounds here. Instead of 7, only 4. Otherwise, same playing, same chords. And that will bring us to the chorus. It will be played in the same way as the first one. So the second chorus played in the same way. After that comes a solo part. We will not cover the actual solo, but you can play along with it, and you will play in the same way as you play the verse. Okay, so that will be C2, G2, D1, C2, and you will play that for 4 rounds. All right, so 4 rounds. You can say you will play in the same way as you play the second verse. That's also 4 rounds. All right, so that will cover the solo part. And after that comes a final chorus. Okay, so this one, you're gonna play in the same way as you play the other choruses with the same chords. Okay, so you have the D2, the C2, G1, D1, and C2. Okay, so that will be in the same way as the other choruses. Then we have this final part. After you had these 2 rounds, for this chorus you will only have it for 1 round, and then you have this final part, the G1, D1, and the C4. That is what you had in the first chorus. This final part for this chorus will be G1, D1, but only C2. Okay, so if you look at this small part, yeah, I wanna be the vapor gets you high in the first chorus. That part, G1, D1, and C2 for this one. You will play that instead of only 1 time, you will play that for 9 rounds. Okay, so 9 rounds, and that will cover the rest of this song. So just to repeat this final chorus part now, you had only 1 round of the D2, C2, G1, D1, C2, all right? And then you end with this G1, D1, and C2 instead of 4. That chord progression, these last 3 chords, you will play that for 9 rounds. And that will actually cover Big Thief's Blue Lightning. So, pretty easy to play, huh? Only 3 chords and same strumming. So yeah, that's Big Thief DNA. Pretty easy, often to play, and we love that. So if you love Big Thief, as I do, why not subscribe to this channel? You will get the latest Big Thief songs, and there's more coming up here pretty soon. So stay tuned, and most of all, play tuned.